Welcome back, 10:44, and we are talking all about Malört. We've got the swag, we've got some buttons, some stickers, some bracelets that tell you to fight your dad. So let's get into it, shall we?
Yeah, this bracelet from Malört says, "Tonight's the night you fight your dad."
Yeah.
We're going to get the story behind that slogan.
We're talking
just a
about
moment.
Jeppson's Malört, the legendary liqueur that's been confusing all of us, our taste buds, and bonding Chicagoans for generations. From limited edition releases to hard candies and even mystery beer collabs, Malört brand has been leaning into its wild reputation in the best way. So joining us now is Zach. How do you pronounce your last name, Zach?
Giroz.
Giroz, just as it is spelled. Director of Operations at CH Distillery, to talk about what's next for Chicago's most iconic shot. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Zach.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Are you
so
joining us
excited.
from the distillery or from a different location?
From the distillery here in Pilsen.
In Pilsen.
How does it smell in there?
Just like a warehouse, kind of.
Oh,
There's
okay.
no real, Malört doesn't really have a strong scent associated with it, I would say, other
It
than
does have a
alcohol.
strong taste, though. Zach, run us through the cliff notes about what Malört is and how it is distilled. I understand it comes from wormwood.
That's correct, yeah. It's a very bitter liqueur in a sort of Swedish schnapps style. It was brought to Chicago in 1933 by a Swedish immigrant. It's made, it's a pretty simple process of just extracting wormwood flavor via alcohol and then mixing that with a couple other ingredients, and that gives you what's in the bottle.
What is wormwood exactly?
It's kind of like an herb, weed, bush. It grows very quickly. It's very bitter. It has some used to be used in like stomach medicine. It has some pharmaceutical uses, but it's very, very bitter.
I love that. Okay, so talking about the different collabs that you guys have been doing, can we run through some of the new ones?
Sure, yeah. Right now for sale for charity, we have Malört that was aged in Lafroig barrels. And we have a very fun Russian roulette six-pack partnership with New Belgian Brewery and Voodoo Ranger brand. So that is 4 regular Voodoo Rangers and 2 that taste like Malört, and they're all in the same six-pack and they all look the same. So you don't know what you're gonna get.
Oh no, that is hilarious. I would love to play that. So
Yeah.
Go ahead, guys.
The Malört sucks. I guess that was a web a web trend. This was an April Fool's joke that turned into an actual thing. What is the backstory here? Because I understand we have some edible items up here,
Oh, okay.
and this actually
Yes.
says Malört sucks.
Yeah, so this was 2 years ago. We posted, brands will sometimes do this on Instagram where you post a fake product on April Fool's Day. And so ours were Malört breath mints called Malört Sucks. It was so popular. There were so many comments and shares and likes on the Instagram page that we thought this year, why don't we actually make this product? So we found a candy making partner who made them for us. And we made 1,000
cute.
units, and we launched it on the website, and it sold out in like under an hour.
My
So
gosh.
we made 4,000 more, which sold out in about 3 days. So that is a hot limited item you guys have, but it is a candy that tastes like Malört.
And
Oh my
they're
gosh.
cut. You can see it. It says Malört sucks on the candy.
Oh,
How
wow.
is it? Is it good?
They taste bitter, just like the Malört shot.
Okay, so it's a touch of grapefruit /
I like this.
Black Sharpie. Maybe you'll like the drink.
I like this.
You might like the drink itself.
Do you like the drink itself?
Of course, yeah, I love it. I think
that's
you'll always
bad.
remember your first Malört, but the second and third ones are even better, right? So
Wait, you like it?
I think after you get over the initial shock of the bitterness, you start to like it a little bit.
I'm a big believer in the brand as well, even though I'm not affiliated with it. If I ever lose the gig here at Channel 32, I might throw a resume your way.
Oh, sure, yeah, come on down. We got
Yeah,
some
it seems to not faze me in the way that it phases other
likes
people.
bitter stuff.
What do you think
Yeah.
What do you think has led to Malört standing the test of time?
Yeah, good question. I think Chicago really is kind of a drinking town, right? A lot of bar culture, a lot of bad sports teams, you know. So I think having something that's sort of unique to the city and has a little bit of sort of cool, edgy attitude really kind of fits with the sort of Chicago ethos a little bit. And it's just kind of been around, you know, if you're from the city, it's been around your whole life, and you've kind of had this variety of experiences with it, and it's just kind of like, you know, it's always there.
This is so funny because on this it says candies with a surprisingly long aftertaste. I think that's exactly right. I think it's almost fun as like a gag gift too. Like for if you have friends or family that come in town, they don't know what Malört is, and you're like, "This is delicious. It's my favorite beverage," and then you just share it, and everyone is very confused by it because it's not bad at first, right? And then it kind of hits you.
It was good for like
Do
the
not
first
enjoy-
5 seconds.
Yeah,
See,
right.
I'm still loving mine. It does say, ladies, do not enjoy responsibly. Do not enjoy responsibly.
It tastes just like Malört. This
Zach-
is amazing.
Zach, all right, you're obviously familiar with the Chicago handshake.
Yes.
For folks who don't know what the Chicago handshake is, run them through.
Sure. Chicago Handshake is sort of a popular order at a maybe like a dive bar establishment, right? And it would be a tall can of Old Style and a shot of Malört, and you would have the shot and then drink the beer.
Yep.
And that is sort of the handshake part of it.
Okay, so I heard something earlier in this week for the first time, and I wonder if you're familiar too. The Chicago High Five.
Uh-huh.
Slaps one in the face.
Have you
after
heard
they
of
give you a
this?
shot.
This is the partnership with New Era.
Yes.
Yes. So that was something that we did on purpose, right? But with the rise of people enjoying marijuana, right? We thought it might be kind of fun to get some exposure into that space. And New Era, has been around in Illinois since the very beginning, and they have a sort of fully integrated supply chain, and so they were a good partner to work with to try and develop a THC Malört item, which is what we did. They were actually able to take Malört and take the alcohol out of it, leaving behind just the sort of bitter flavor essence of Malört. And then they added THC to it, and it's for sale in their dispensaries.
Seems like a match made in heaven. I was told I wasn't allowed to try that here, but we are gonna do a shot of Malört here. I wanted to try the High Five.
I want to ask
It got
a question.
nixed. Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh, he's gonna take a shot too. So we love roasting Malört. It's so fun. As someone who works for Malört, what are the craziest descriptions that you've heard of what it tastes like?
Great
Oh
question.
man, yeah. It definitely can sometimes feel like an aristocrat's joke for sure. But people really love this sort of garbage juice, Wrigleyville, urinal trough kind of thing. To me, I don't think it really tastes that bad at all. I actually kind of like it. It's just sort of bitter and herbal and bracing. But it is really fun to see what people come up with. And we have a new campaign running called Malört Tastes Like Blank. And so if you go to a participating bar, you can scan a QR code and you can fill in the blank. And those will eventually get voted on. And whichever one wins, we will put on limited edition.
Marketing is so much more fun in the social media era.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get over
we're
here.
gonna
We
raise
gotta
a
do
glass
bottoms up.
with our
Bottoms
executive
up,
producer
bottoms
Delaney,
up.
and then Justine,
Woo!
who's our expert on trending topics.
Yeah.
She is about to, I guess, have the Chicago handshake. She's not, oh, you are mic'd up right now.
I
I'm
am
sorry,
mic'd up.
Justine.
Yep.
Justine this is a first.
It's a
Okay.
first for me as well.
Oh, it's a first for
I
Delaney.
got away with it for 5 years. People have been trying to make me take a shot of Malört, and
Good
I've
for
somehow
you.
just skated
Sacrificing
by.
for the craft.
We have two
Anything
newbies here,
for Chicago
Zach.
now.
So we're gonna get a live reaction.
We're gonna
Okay,
get a
everyone,
live
watch
reaction.
their faces, everybody. There's a delay here. There's gonna be a delay.
Cheers.
Here we go. Cheers.
Let's go. Okay, 1, 2,
Oh, it's not that
3,
bad.
4,
Yay.
5. No.
It's not bad, but it tastes a little bit like nail polish remover.
I don't get the nail polish remover. it's Christmassy in a way. Like there's like that like
I think
tree
Delaney
essence
likes
in
it.
it.
Yes.
I was joking that I was going to do a bit that I actually like it, but it's not that bad.
It's
There we
not
go.
bad. I would do it again.
You would do it again?
I would do it again.
I will say that
would.
I don't know. It leaves me feeling refreshed in a certain
We
way.
need another round, I think.
Well done.
Wow.
Well
Wow.
done.
Yeah.
All right.
I would
You
say a
guys
rave
did
review.
great. I can't
I
take
take
a
a
shot.
Oh, thank you so much, Delaney.
When I
Thank
take
you
a shot.
Thank you for sending all these goodies
yeah.
for the whole class, Zach. We appreciate
of
it,
course.
sir. Keep us posted on all the happenings down from the distillery in Pilsen. We love your product, my friend.
We
Thank
appreciate the
you.
support.
Wow.
All right, Zach Tarosa, everybody, with
Maybe we could
Malört.
do like a raspberry